And we welcome you back into Fox 5's On the Hill live this Sunday morning. We wanted to take a closer look at the housing market. We talk a lot about the economy, not so much about housing, but it's really important. For the last 18 months, it has been soaring. U.S. home prices are up nearly 20% over the last 12 months. But how long is this going to last? Are the prices going to start coming down? And how will the Omicron variant impact things? Corey Burr joins us this morning. He's a senior vice president with Sotheby's International. He's been in the real estate industry for more than 30 years. Corey, it's a pleasure to have you back here.
Thank you, Tom.
You know, we talk about, shipping delays. We talk about retail prices. We talk about inflation. We don't talk as much about the housing market. So what is going on with the housing market right now, and why does it seem to maybe civilians who look at this as being out of step with what we're seeing with the rest of the economy?
So the most important thing for us is interest rates. It affects the monthly carrying cost of a property. So what the Federal Reserve does is vitally important to us. And between 2003 and 2007, the interest rate that they control, the Fed funds rate, went up 400 basis points, 4 percentage points. That's not happening right now. And as long as that doesn't happen quickly and to a large extent, our market should stay strong.
We learned throughout this pandemic that there were some conventional wisdoms that were established at the beginning of this that turned out not to be so true as we moved through this process. One of them was, well, the housing market is going crazy right now because everybody's moving out of apartments and they want to buy homes. Did that prove to be true?
It very much did. If there's one laggard right now in our market, in the three areas, it's the downtown condominium apartment. People were a little reluctant to stay in those or buy in those during the pandemic. And so it's trailed the appreciation of the other types of housing the most.
One of the things you have taught us in your previous appearances, though, is that kind of thing can present opportunity. Would this be a time right now to look at the condo market? Because, as you like to say, there's a lot of supply out there and maybe prices are not as high as you see in the traditional freestanding homes.
Most definitely. We're hoping that this new variant isn't terrible and that that's going to open the door more for people coming into the condominium market.
Home building is an area that was of concern because of the fact of materials, supply, and the workforce was not where a lot of home builders wanted it to be. Where are we at that now? Because you look at industries like the restaurant industry, even now they are still struggling to fill full-time jobs, let alone bring in holiday work. So is the housing market able to build homes to meet the supply?
It's a great challenge for the builders right now. I just spoke with a builder last week who ordered a refrigerator last May, and it's not going to be filled till April. So he's got a brand new house with a big opening for a refrigerator. So yes, it's a challenge, and they're trying to deal with the labor shortages as well. But the confidence with builders is at a multi-year high right now. So they feel confident about the future. As
far as the housing market right now, some people who are already, established in their homes might be looking to refinance or move into another place. Typically, the holidays aren't the time of year when people do that kind of thing because we got other things going on with the holidays. But does it present more opportunity for you if you're thinking about that?
So as a buyer, this is the best time to buy because you're most likely to not face competition between now and probably Super Bowl Sunday.
All right, so maybe put a house under somebody's Christmas tree this year.
Yes, sir.
Corey Burr with Sotheby's International. Great to have you here, Corey, as well. We'll have you back real soon.